handle that incident? What should they do?
Okay, I want to have this conversation go to ionizing radiation, because like I already said, the masts those give off non-ionizing radiation, and the energy is really too low.
Okay.
But now let's look at scenarios where we are
In a hospital.
Yes, sources that
Huh.
are using ionizing radiation, that give off ionizing radiation. So it's a requirement for all facilities before we issue them licenses to have what we call emergency response plans. So in those emergency response plans, they will identify the different scenarios that could have happened, the emergency scenarios, how would they be able to handle them, who would be informed, their contacts, and then like the whole chain of command, how would they be able to respond. And they don't only have to stop here, but also do exercising. Do drills.
Yeah, drills.
For such an incident, especially for sources that fall under category 1 and 2. Like for example, the ones that are the Uganda Cancer Institute that I use for therapy. Yeah, for therapy. So at the facility level, it's a requirement for all facilities to have that emergency response plan. And we only get to license them after they have that. But in the event that the emergency escalates into a national emergency, where maybe the facility is not able to contain it and it escalates into a national emergency, the Act provides for a National Radiological Emergency Response Committee that has different stakeholders from different agencies, from the ministry responsible for health, the Office of the Prime Minister, the Uganda People's Defense Forces, the Uganda Red Cross Society, the UPF, Uganda Police Force. So there's a committee of around 9 stakeholders, 9 stakeholders from different institutions that come together that have functions actually that are stipulated there, and one of which is to develop a national nuclear and radiological emergency response plan.
Wow.
Which actually is in place. They have developed this, and it has to definitely be exercised and drilled.
Okay.
Because it's one thing to document, and also it's another thing to actually be able to implement what has been documented.
Wow.
So I believe these are efforts that are ongoing, because I know you can't train once, you can't drill once and think you've done, but this is something that has to continuously be done with different stakeholders to be sure that in case an emergency happens, then we are able to coordinate and respond effectively.